Hello, let me introduce myself and my topic. My name is Emiliano Villarreal, and I want to talk why is it so important lowering to 2 degrees and pursuing to go to 1.5 degrees, talking about the climate change. Why is it important? Let's talk about the melting ice. And if not, let's talk about a recent case, the Australian fire, and how has it gone viral, and how it can go to more chain reactions. It can go to irrevocable chain reactions. My idea is that it's alarming that this is happening. The degrees from from this decade to the last, the degrees have increased 0.8 Celsius compared to the end of the 19th century. Each of the last 3 decades have gone warmer and warmer since the statistical survey had begun in 1850. I am worried, and I want to know if you are worried. It's alarming to think that the lack of empathy of the people, not to worry them, but I will go on further to explain why is are we as habitants the world taking action on this? A group of 1,300 scientists of countries all around the world concluded there is more than 95% probability that the humans' activities over 50 years have warmed up our planet. And yes, there are people that are trying to make a change. Recently, from the Australian fires, there were tennis players that actually wanted to donate, that donated a lot of money. And even though they have nothing to do with Australia's, one of the tennis players, Alexander Zverev, wanted to donate the whole prize of the Australian Open if he wanted. These are great acts of empathy for the planet. Are leaders really trying to help us, or just making us believe that? Since the Paris Agreement, that basically the Paris Agreement is talking about lowering the degrees from to 2 below 2. Since that, global banks have used 1.9 trillion US dollars on fossil fuels. 100 companies are responsible for 70% of global emissions. And we have to start working on global emissions for us to get to 2 below percent, to 2 degrees down. We have to keep the carbon in the ground. It's being said that countries are trying to apply leadership by trying to set dates. But meanwhile, we wait on those dates, nothing is being done. Or maybe almost nothing is being done. Climate change is just getting worse. I see the problem on the politicians and the countries doing this leadership, but actually doing nothing for it and helping us. Doing nothing. Some of these are working, but the changes are minimal. What I can conclude on this is that we have to raise awareness. There's a lack of awareness on the people. There's not enough awareness for us to feel alarming, the guilt that something is happening. It's not the government that's going to save us, but the people that are going to have to bring the hope for us to start saving the planet. For the people to put pressure on the government so the government can take actions. I believe that us could put the hope has to come with us. The world is not going to wait any longer. It waited enough. It's time to wake up and make a change to save the planet.